Welcome, my friends. Today we're going to talk about one of the most powerful forces in the world, your passion. Deep inside you, there's a dream, a vision of what your life could be. But here's the thing. Having a dream isn't enough. Passion alone won't get you there. It's the commitment, the action, the relentless pursuit of that vision that turns dreams into reality. And today, I'm going to show you how to tap into that power and make your dreams not just possible, but inevitable. The path to living your passion is not always easy. It requires you to push through fear, uncertainty, and doubt. But I'm here to tell you, your dreams are worth it. You have within you everything you need to succeed. The question is, are you ready to take the lead? Are you ready to take control of your life, harness your passion, and turn it into something extraordinary? In this speech, I'm going to teach you how to unlock your potential, overcome obstacles, and take the steps necessary to turn your dreams into your reality. Let's dive in, and let's make it happen together. Identifying your true passion and purpose is the first and most important step toward transforming your dreams into reality. Passion is not just a fleeting interest or something that excites you for a moment. It's the deep driving force that propels you forward, even when the path gets tough. It's the thing that keeps you awake at night, the thing that fills you with excitement and fulfillment. Not because it's easy, but because it aligns with who you truly are. Finding your passion requires you to look inward, to ask yourself tough questions. Too many people chase after external goals, things like money, success, or approval, without ever stopping to ask if those things are in alignment with their core passions. When you're disconnected from your true purpose, your journey becomes one of struggle and frustration. You may achieve success, but it won't feel fulfilling, and you'll always feel like something is missing. On the other hand, when you align your efforts with what you truly love, your energy, focus, and determination multiply exponentially. To identify your passion, start by looking at what excites you most. What activities make you lose track of time? What topics could you talk about for hours without getting bored? Think about the moments in your life when you felt most alive and fulfilled. Those are often signs that you're on the right track. Don't be afraid to explore different interests, experiment, and reflect on what resonates with you deeply. Your passion doesn't always come in a clear, obvious package. Sometimes it requires trial and error. Once you identify your passion, you also uncover your purpose. Your purpose is the deeper reason behind why you do what you do. It's the why that drives your actions even when you face obstacles. It gives your passion direction and meaning. Your purpose fuels your commitment, your resilience, and your vision for the future. Without purpose, passion can feel aimless, but when you tie your passion to a greater cause or mission, you create a powerful, unstoppable force that propels you toward success. So take the time to find your passion lane. It's worth every ounce of effort, because once you know what drives you, you'll never have to question where to go next. Your true passion will show you the way. Committing to taking bold, consistent action is essential for turning your dreams into reality. Passion without action is simply a daydream. It's the decisions you make and the steps you take that move you closer to your goals. Bold action is about being willing to step outside your comfort zone and face the fear that naturally comes with pursuing something new and meaningful. It's about pushing yourself to do what others won't do, even when doubt and uncertainty try to hold you back. By learning to manage fear and silence self-doubt, you open the door to your greatest potential. Remember, fear is not your enemy. It's simply a signal that you are stepping out of your comfort zone, which is where all growth happens. Self-doubt is just a voice that can be overcome with action, persistence, and belief in yourself. The more you act despite these emotions, the more they lose their grip on you, and the closer you get to turning your dreams into reality. Resilience and persistence are the bedrock of success. Life is full of challenges, and the road to achieving your dreams is rarely smooth. But resilience, the ability to bounce back after setbacks, and persistence, the determination to keep going despite difficulties, are what set successful individuals apart. It's easy to get discouraged when things don't go according to plan, but it's in these moments of adversity that you build the strength to persevere and keep moving forward. Resilience isn't something you're born with. It's developed through experience. Every time you face a setback, you have the opportunity to grow stronger. Whether it's a failure, an unexpected challenge, or a major disappointment, each obstacle is a chance to build resilience. The key is how you respond. Do you let the setback define you, or do you learn from it and keep going? People who are resilient understand that failure is part of the process, not the end of the journey. They don't see it as a reflection of their abilities, but as a lesson to be learned. Persistence goes hand in hand with resilience. While resilience helps you recover, persistence pushes you to continue when the going gets tough. It's the ability to keep showing up every day, even when the results aren't immediate or when you face setbacks. Persistence is about refusing to give up on your dreams, no matter how long it takes or how many times you fail. It's about understanding that success is a journey, not a destination, and that every small step forward is progress, even if it doesn't feel like it. One of the most important aspects of resilience and persistence is maintaining a positive, growth-focused mindset. When you believe that you can improve, learn, and adapt, setbacks become opportunities rather than roadblocks. You see challenges as a chance to develop new skills, refine your approach, and get one step closer to your goals. It's this mindset that allows you to stay persistent when the path becomes difficult. The combination of resilience and persistence creates unstoppable momentum. With each challenge you face and overcome, you become more confident, more capable, and more focused on your goal. The road may be long, but with resilience and persistence, you can navigate through anything. The greatest successes in life don't come from avoiding obstacles. They come from pushing through them and continuing to move forward, no matter how many times you fall. Turning setbacks into success is a critical skill in achieving any long-term goal. Everyone faces challenges, and sometimes life doesn't go as planned. But it's how you respond to those setbacks that will determine your ultimate success. A setback is not a sign that you've failed or that you're not on the right path. It's simply part of the process of growth. It's in these moments that you have the power to show your true strength and resilience. The key is to view setbacks as opportunities, not obstacles. When a setback occurs, the first step is to reframe your perspective. Instead of focusing on what went wrong or why it didn't work out, shift your mindset to see what you can learn from the situation. Every failure, mistake, or challenge holds valuable lessons that can inform your future actions. The most successful people in the world didn't reach their goals without encountering setbacks, but they were able to turn those moments into learning experiences that propelled them forward. One of the most powerful ways to turn a setback into success is through adaptation. When things don't go according to plan, it's essential to stay flexible and open to change. Don't get stuck on the original plan if it's not working. Instead, use the setback as a chance to reassess and adjust your approach. This ability to adapt ensures that you're always moving forward, no matter what obstacles come your way. Perseverance is another vital element in turning setbacks into success. Even when faced with challenges, you must maintain the determination to keep going. Often, success doesn't come after one attempt, but through repeated efforts and persistence. The key is not to give up, no matter how many times you face setbacks. Each time you push through a challenge, you build the resilience and confidence needed to take on even bigger obstacles in the future. Finally, turning setbacks into success requires maintaining your long-term vision. In moments of difficulty, it's easy to lose sight of your end goal. However, by keeping your focus on the bigger picture and remembering why you started in the first place, you can stay motivated through tough times. Setbacks are temporary, but your vision should remain constant, driving you forward with clarity and purpose. The true measure of success is not how you handle success, but how you recover and grow from the setbacks along the way. Focus on what you can control, not what you can't. It's easy to get overwhelmed by the things in life that are outside your control. The economy, other people's actions, the timing of events. But the truth is, focusing on things you can't control only drains your energy and keeps you stuck. It's like trying to steer a ship in a storm when the winds and waves are out of your hands. Instead, true empowerment comes from turning your attention to what you can control: your actions, your mindset, and your decisions. By focusing on what you can control, you regain your sense of agency. You realize that while you can't always control external circumstances, you have the power to shape how you respond to them. This shift in perspective is liberating. It puts you in the driver's seat of your own life, instead of feeling like a passenger waiting for things to change. When you focus on your responses, your mindset, and your choices, you become more resilient and adaptable no matter what comes your way. One key area to focus on is your mindset. While you can't control what happens around you, you can control how you think about those situations. Do you see challenges as roadblocks, or do you see them as opportunities to grow? Are you focusing on the problems, or are you focusing on solutions? Your mindset can make all the difference. By maintaining a positive, growth-focused mindset, you empower yourself to find solutions and push through difficulties, rather than letting them defeat you. Another important aspect of what you can control is your daily habits. Your actions, no matter how small, add up over time. By consistently taking positive, productive steps, you create momentum in your life. Whether it's working toward a goal, improving a skill, or simply taking care of your physical and mental health, every small action you take compounds, leading to significant results. While you can't control every aspect of life, you can control how you show up every day. Finally, focusing on what you can control helps reduce stress and anxiety. When you stop worrying about the things that are out of your hands, you free up mental energy to focus on the areas where you can make an impact. By shifting your attention to what's within your control, you reduce the feeling of helplessness and increase your confidence. You realize that your power lies in your response. And when you act in alignment with your values and goals, you create the life you want, regardless of external circumstances. Taking responsibility for your growth and success is one of the most empowering steps you can take on your journey to achieving your dreams. Too often, people wait for the right opportunity, external validation, or the perfect circumstances before they take action. But the truth is, your success begins the moment you take full responsibility for your life and the choices you make. When you recognize that you are in control of your destiny, you free yourself from the limitations of external circumstances and start creating the life you truly desire. Taking responsibility means acknowledging that you are the one who must put in the effort to make your goals a reality. It's about understanding that your actions, mindset, and decisions shape your future. Whether it's your career, relationships, or personal growth, you have the power to influence the direction of your life. No one else is responsible for your success but you. When you accept this, you stop waiting for things to happen and start making things happen. It also means taking ownership of your mistakes and failures. Instead of blaming others or external circumstances, recognize that these setbacks are opportunities for growth. Every mistake is a lesson that teaches you what works and what doesn't. The key to success is not avoiding failure but learning from it. When you take responsibility for your mistakes, you become more resilient and prepared for future challenges. You develop the mindset that setbacks are not permanent roadblocks but temporary hurdles that can be overcome with effort and perseverance. Taking responsibility also means taking proactive steps toward improvement. It's easy to get caught up in excuses or to feel like you don't have the resources or support you need to succeed. But the truth is, successful people find a way, regardless of the obstacles they face. They take action every day, no matter how small, to move closer to their goals. It's not about waiting for the perfect moment. It's about creating opportunities through hard work, dedication, and a relentless pursuit of personal growth. When you take full responsibility for your growth and success, you unlock your true potential. You stop being a passive participant in your own life and become the active creator of your future. This shift in mindset empowers you to take bold action, make decisions with confidence, and never give up, no matter the challenges you face. You become the author of your own story, and every chapter is filled with progress, growth, and achievement. Never let fear dictate your actions. Fear is a natural emotion that we all experience, and it's often a sign that we are stepping out of our comfort zone. However, when fear starts to control your decisions, it can hold you back from achieving greatness. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown. These are all common barriers that prevent us from taking bold actions toward our dreams. But the key to overcoming fear is not to avoid it, but to embrace it and move forward in spite of it. Fear often arises when you are about to make a change, try something new, or challenge yourself in a way that you haven't before. It's in these moments that fear tries to keep you stuck where you are. But what if you viewed fear as a sign that you're on the right path? What if fear became the catalyst for your personal growth and success, rather than the thing that holds you back? The first step in overcoming fear is to recognize it for what it is, an emotion, not a fact. Fear doesn't determine your future, your actions do. When you feel fear, ask yourself what is really at stake. More often than not, the risks aren't as significant as your mind leads you to believe. By confronting fear directly, you take away its power. You show yourself that fear doesn't have to control your actions or limit your possibilities. Another way to overcome fear is to take action. It's easy to get paralyzed by fear when you're unsure of what will happen, but action is the antidote. When you take small, consistent steps forward, you build confidence, and the fear begins to diminish. The more you act in the face of fear, the less it will dictate your choices. Each time you step out of your comfort zone, you build resilience and courage, and you show yourself that you are capable of handling the challenges that come your way. The fear of failure is often the biggest hurdle people face when pursuing their dreams. But failure is not something to fear, it's something to learn from. Every successful person has failed countless times, but they didn't let failure stop them. They used it as a lesson and an opportunity to improve. When you shift your perspective on failure and see it as part of the growth process, it loses its power to paralyze you. Ultimately, never let fear stop you from taking action. Fear is not a reflection of your ability. It's simply a signal that you are pushing yourself beyond what is familiar. Use that fear as fuel and keep moving forward. The more you face your fears and take action, the more confident and unstoppable you'll become. Fear may never fully go away, but you can learn to control it and use it as a tool to propel yourself toward your dreams. Consistency and persistence are the keys to achieving mastery in any area of your life. It's easy to feel motivated at the beginning of a new journey, whether it's starting a new project, working toward a personal goal, or pursuing a dream. But motivation alone doesn't lead to success. It's the consistent daily effort that makes the difference between short-term excitement and long-term accomplishment. Success isn't a one-time event or a quick fix. It's the result of showing up day after day, even when you don't feel like it, and putting in the work that others might avoid. Persistence, on the other hand, is the quality that keeps you going when things get tough. When obstacles arise or progress slows down, persistence is what pushes you to continue moving forward despite the challenges. It's the ability to keep taking action, even when things aren't going perfectly, and even when results aren't immediate. The road to success is rarely linear. There will be setbacks and bumps along the way, but it's persistence that keeps you focused on your goal, even when it feels like the journey is taking longer than you expected. Consistency and persistence go hand in hand. Consistency is about the small, everyday actions that you commit to, no matter how insignificant they may seem at the time. These small steps add up over time, compounding into significant results. Whether it's practicing a skill, working on a project, or building a new habit, the key is doing it regularly, with intention, and without letting distractions or temporary obstacles pull you off course. Persistence ensures that when things get tough, you don't quit. It's the grit and determination to keep pushing forward, even when the road ahead is uncertain. Together, consistency and persistence build momentum. When you remain consistent in your efforts, and you persist through adversity, the small wins begin to add up. Over time, you'll find yourself further along than you ever thought possible, and you'll realize that success wasn't about taking huge leaps, but about sticking with it every single day. Success isn't about perfection. It's about showing up, doing the work, and staying committed to the journey no matter how long it takes. In the end, persistence will always triumph over temporary setbacks, and consistency will always lead to mastery. So, whether you're facing challenges or celebrating small victories, remember that the key to success lies in the consistent, persistent effort you put in each and every day. Your obstacles are the stepping stones to your greatest success. Life is full of challenges, and at times it may seem like you are constantly facing hurdles that prevent you from achieving your goals. But the truth is, those very obstacles are the building blocks of your success. It's through overcoming challenges that you develop the resilience, strength, and wisdom needed to reach the next level. Instead of viewing obstacles as roadblocks, start seeing them as opportunities for growth and learning. Every obstacle you face is a chance to test your limits and push beyond what you thought was possible. Challenges reveal the areas where you need to grow, and they force you to think creatively and develop new strategies. When you overcome one obstacle, you not only move closer to your goal, but you also build the inner strength and skills needed to tackle future challenges. The more you face adversity head-on, the more capable you become at navigating through it. Successful individuals didn't achieve their goals by avoiding obstacles. They embraced them. They understood that obstacles are part of the journey, not something to be feared. When faced with challenges, they didn't give up. Instead, they found ways to learn from their mistakes, adapt, and keep moving forward. They know that each obstacle, no matter how difficult, brings them one step closer to success. And over time, they begin to see that their struggles were not roadblocks, but opportunities to grow stronger, more resourceful, and more confident in their abilities. The key to transforming obstacles into stepping stones is mindset. When you view obstacles as opportunities rather than threats, you shift your perspective and open yourself up to new possibilities. You realize that setbacks don't define you, they refine you. You don't have to avoid difficulties to succeed. In fact, it's often through the challenges that you achieve the most significant breakthroughs. So, the next time you face an obstacle, don't back down. Instead, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this challenge help me grow? Your obstacles are not there to stop you. They are there to propel you forward. Embrace them, learn from them, and use them as stepping stones to your ultimate success. If you're ready to turn your obstacles into opportunities and take control of your personal growth, don't wait another moment. Subscribe to Better Rise for daily motivation and practical strategies to help you overcome challenges, build resilience, and achieve your dreams. Let us guide you on your journey toward success. Take action today and start transforming your life. Hit the subscribe button now and join our community of motivated individuals committed to growth and success.